I have heard that he is doing great. We have a ton of common companions that are keeping me refreshed. I've been asking truly hard for him. I love that man a ton, I hear. He's improving, from what I hear. And my requests go out for him consistently. And simply hoping everything turns out great for him. Quite possibly of the best that we got in Hollywood. I realize he's improving on the grounds that I'm going to accomplish something particularly amazing for him and helping him out in a health-related crisis. Oscar Victor Jamie Foxx became lethargic and must be restored. One of his associates and dear companions, Tiffany Haddish, has recently surfaced to give a report on the entertainer's recuperation. Way after his well-being emergency caused waves all over the planet. As of late, Haddish and Fox have been companions for quite a while, thusly her perspective ought to be respected genuinely. And what did Haddish need to say regarding Fox's condition does this mean? And she resembled for genuine who you going with, I said. I'm going without anyone else, she was like. Without anyone else feels like definitely it's a marsh visit. I'm going without anyone else. I don't have no companions around here in New Orleans. She resembled young lady. We ought to go with you, I was like. Sometime back, Tiffany Haddish made a name for herself in the parody world and VIPs. Like vocalist entertainer, Jamie Foxx observed at an Oscars get-together in 2018. Haddish was captured with Drake, and Foxx presented her as the new sovereign of satire. They are clearly close, which makes sense of why Haddish is so worried about Foxx's well-being. The entertainer made the declaration at a new occasion to celebrate the resuming of Tiffany & Co.'s leadership, saying that Foxx is doing great, yet needs everybody's request. She went on by saying that she cherishes her kindred comic like an elder sibling, and that she has been petitioning God for her intensely. James experienced a serious clinical episode and required prompt consideration, a source near the circumstance uncovered. It was dicey for a really long time with him, and he must be resuscitated. He is exceptionally fortunate to be alive. Fox has balanced out because of the crisis care he got, yet the seriousness and steadiness of his well-being alarm might have been lamentable, provoking fans like Tiffany Haddish to communicate their most profound supplications for the star's protected delivery from the medical clinic. He's extremely fortunate. He sought the therapy he did, expressed another source. It was subsequently affirmed that Fox's hypertension and the sickness belongings eventually demonstrate deadly for the entertainer. James experiences hypertension, which specialists say can cause clumps in the mind, prompting a stroke, said. The insider specialists accept this was bound to happen, and truly on the off chance that they hadn't moved quickly, Jane could well have been a goner. Fox's kindred parody legend Martin Lawrence was among the numerous who communicated their anxiety and all the best for the entertainers, held in the wake of hearing the fresh insight about his disease. Well, here he's improving, from what I hear, and my requests go out for him consistently, and hoping everything turns out great for him, perhaps of the best that we got in Hollywood. I hear he's improving from what I hear. Lawrence shared with Ekstrom. My requests go out for him consistently, and I hope everything works out for him. He's one of the most mind-blowing that we got in Hollywood, one of the most outstanding performers, as well as a decent individual. Corinne Foxx, Jamie's little girl, refreshed Instagram on her dad's condition on April 12th. We needed to share that my dad, Jamie Foxx, encountered an unexpected problem yesterday. She composed on Instagram, fortunately, because of fast activity and extraordinary consideration, he's as of now en route to recuperation. We know how darling he is and value your requests. The family requests protection during this time. Haddish and Foxx are know all about one another in the wake of having showed up in front of an audience together a few times, thinking about how famous she is. Haddish should be wherever subsequent to capturing everyone's attention and young ladies' trip. She distributed a diary and marked dissemination, manages Netflix, HBO, TBS, and Groupon in June 2018. She facilitated the MTV Film and Television grants and featured in another Tyler Perry film. When Tiffany Haddish performs, crowds frequently end up in tears. The 43-year-old has a pizzazz for narrating whether it is about her experiences with Beyonce Stacey Jada Pinkett Smith or Will Smith for amusing appearances that the Oscars were the feature of the evening. So it's nothing unexpected that she and Foxx get along broadly. When Jamie Foxx called Tiffany Haddish the sovereign of humor, in 2018, the web-detonated virtual entertainment clients were pointedly partitioned by Fox explanations, with some guarding Haddish and attracting correlations with Cardi B's garish persona. It was tweeted exactly the same things the majority of you love Cardi B for your reprimanding tipping he needed to seem funny yet not unexpected. You all are so specific and flighty, while one more composed why he went now Tiffany. Had is doing a lot for people now. I want to believe that she stays doing in excess of she found her direction. Doing it as she would prefer Fox is logical still in an Atlanta emergency clinic. As of Friday evening, April 28th, the end of the prior week last, it was said that he was alert and cautioned the entertainer's family has just shown that he encountered an unexpected problem likely on April 11, and that he was hospitalized. Therefore, Fox ran into inconvenience while recording in Atlanta for Back in Real Life. There was probably no such occurrence on set. Fox hasn't presented on his authority Instagram since April 6 by his companions and devotees haven't quit remarking on his latest post. Corinne Foxx and her family haven't given any further updates. All right, then is take a gander at my delightful little girl man by the day's end. Regardless of what I do, I got it. Individuals reports that shooting for Back in Real Life has gone on in Atlanta, with Days utilizing trick and picture pairs to depict Fox. The jokster's response on set, anyway, purportedly made his brush with death more fascinating to the movie group. As per reports, the pressure of recording Back in Real Life caused the Django and Ty star to foster serious fury issues. Tamarin Diaz 50 and Jamie Foxx didn't get along so well after the entertainer chose to emerge from retirement and return to the big screen in 2016. Fanatics of Jamie Foxx respect him to a limited extent, since he never surrenders. The Grammy-winning craftsman had a rough street to Hollywood, yet he in the end secured himself there anyway. The star of Ray has by and by been the focal point of extreme contention subsequent to causing commotion on the arrangement of Back in Real Life, which should be visible on Netflix. The humorist had not been himself as of late, having terminated his own driver and chief maker and two chiefs, and having a significant victory with Cameron Diaz. Pundits might have panned him for occasions on the London set, yet it's memorable's critical that the tension he was under contributed essentially to his brush with profundity. An insider let us know James experienced a serious clinical episode and required quick consideration. It was sensitive for a really long time with him, and he must be resuscitated. He is exceptionally fortunate to be alive. He's exceptionally fortunate he sought the treatment he did. Jane experiences hypertension, which specialists say can cause clumps in the cerebrum, prompting a stroke. Specialists accept this was bound to happen, and truly in the event that they hadn't moved quickly, Jane could well have been a goner. Jamie has totally been upset all through the shoot. He wasn't enjoyable to be around, particularly